Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Evan Better Presents. I want to apologize for skipping over a bunch of stuff I've been building. I just kind of got into like this thing where I just kept going and I didn't show it to you guys. But here's a couple things I did build. I finally converted from Defender capsules to Distractor capsules to all the way up to Destroyer capsules. So I built a manufacturing plant that actually creates these Destroyer capsules. It's I'm using them a little bit more than I should because these things are stupidly resource intensive, and I'm burning through them here pretty effectively. So I gotta actually slow it down just a pinch here because I'm going to end up in a situation where I have. Why are these not? Why is this happening here? Okay, let's fix this because I hate it when the tracks do this. There we are. There we go. That's better. All right. And the gears? Are we doing okay with the gears? Yeah, we're doing okay with the gears. All right, so I want to show you. I wish I had upgraded these things forever ago. Now, the last time I was out fighting those monsters, you might remember that like they were actually able to kick my ass a little tiny bit. Well, things have changed. Things have changed. Here we are. I upgraded to the second tier of armor. I kind of did this the manual way. I basically built these things by hand, these speed module 3s, because I needed 5 of them, and efficiency module 3s, I made 5 of those. I did it by hand, which was a pain in the ass, to be sure. To be absolutely sure. I'm actually on the fence about these personal lasers. They don't do much damage. They do damage. They do some damage for sure. They are hurting these guys. I had originally the discharge defense, which is a little bit more damage than these things. But the problem with the discharge defense is it sucks. It sucks. It shoots off in all directions and hits each one like with one bolt. It's just garbage. It's just a piece of crap. So it's no good. Night vision's garbage. Won't ever use that. That's for sure. I don't know exactly if I want to keep these lasers or just upgrade my shield a little further, because right now I am in a position where I can kick. You can see how much of the map I've cleared out now. Alright, I've been kicking ass and taking serious amounts of names. Today we're going to go all the way north quickly. So I'm going to head out there and show you guys just how powerful this is, because that's not what we're here to do. We're here to do continuing this monstrosity. So I'm going to show you guys that in a second. So let's continue heading north. I'll be right back. Okay, so I changed my mind. I don't want to go north. I want to go south because we've already linked basically the map here from the southern point up to around this big lake. I didn't realize how big this lake was. This lake's pretty massive. It's pretty awesome. So look at the pollution map for a second. Okay, you can see just how far out it's starting to reach. It's starting to reach all these guys down here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hang. I'm right here. I'm going to go down this way and wipe out all this crap here and hopefully cross the water right here and then wipe out all this crap here. So we're going to do that quickly. I'm not going to show all of that to you, but I'm definitely going to show you. I just want to show you. I've already been through here. And this is how we do this. These things don't last forever. They last for 120 seconds. So I got to make sure I keep them around. But watch this. I'll use 15. Okay, that's 15. Watch this. And that is how we clear out nests now. I just walk. My shields are so strong that I can't do damage. And after I clear out a nest, I just walk on to the next nest. Look at that. Those guys got liquefied. Like I said, I've wiped all this crap. I don't even have to pull the trigger, like, to be honest. I release a few more. Going into a big fat area like this. Break out the shotgun. Why did I never use these guys before? They're 1,000% more efficient at raping face than the last group, guys. Look at this. And another nest bite the dust. Do you see that? Look at this carnage I left behind. I've wiped them all out. They're all dead. It's almost embarrassing how easy it is. Now they have the same crappy amount of life. Like they get overwhelmed and they die just as easy as the other ones. I mean, look at this. I'm not even like trying anymore. Okay, so I gotta be quick about this because I don't want them to disappear because they're super valuable, right? Like, yeah. See, look at that. It's just and they're toast. Yeah. I won't even fire a shot. Look at that. Just walk right. Now this is where I'll put down a few more of these guys. I'm starting to lose them from the time in 120 seconds. Get a few more down. But this is just next level. Look at this ownage. They're so powerful. And since they don't just stand in one spot like the other ones, they actually come with you. You know, you release them and you can just use them like this to kill hundreds and hundreds of freaking biters. This is just an own. I'm owning these guys. They're not even getting a chance to fight. Start release a couple more. Isn't that just disgusting? And look how fast I can run now because I've got two of these skeletons, exoskeletons on me. I got two of them on me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This whole nest will be wiped out. Watch this. I'll start down here. And we'll work back over. More, keep it active, and we'll go back down here. Look at that. I just killed all of them. Just absolutely decimated them. I wanted you guys to see this because it's freaking so awesome. Look at that, look at this. I'm not going to fire my shotgun once. Gonna put down a few more guys. Look at that. I haven't fired my shotgun once. I wiped out that entire colony. And these two guys who think they're tough try and come at me. Isn't that crazy? So where are we on the map now? We're down here. So there we go. We've just made it across the whole southern half of the continent. That I've discovered. I'm not even firing. I don't need to fire. I just need to mass produce these guys and carry about 200-300 of them. I could probably wipe out every single colony in the entire area. Like, watch this. I'm gonna help out this time. But with the shotgun is the best one, I think. I've tried. I have the flamethrower. It's okay because it shoots through objects, and the rocket launcher destroys areas. But honest to God, these robots are they're the best. They're just perfect. Look at these things. Stupid. Just stupid. Look, even these big biters and spitters. A couple of seconds and they're toast. Now here's the biggest colony yet. We're going to spend the last 19 of these capsules, and that's where we're going to stop. I'm getting a little bit of lag here, but that's understandable considering how many of these things I have floating above my head at the moment. But this, even with my shield, guys, this is why I think I might leave the lasers, because now I don't even have to rely so much on the gun on my shields because nothing lives long enough to really hurt me anymore. The problem is the behemoth fighters were strong enough that they could withstand my attacks and they could deal serious damage to them. But now with these lasers, it doesn't matter anymore. But that was a monster hive. That was a monster colony. Just a stupidly large monster colony. Okay, let's try to use these guys up before they're gone. Do them right here. I love it. I love it. It's so easy. Alright, we're out. Let's use these guys up quickly. Alright, well, I think you guys get the idea. So let's head back to the base. Okay, so what we've got here is, you can see I ripped the lasers off this wall here because I plan to keep just expanding this sideways. This is, of course, our speed module production line, right? Well, each step of the speed, all of this is just to make these 32 red production facilities here. So the next step is to make speed module 1s. All right, and speed module 1s are made with red and green circuits. So where do I want to get the green circuits from? Well, I want to make the green circuits. On top, I don't want to use all this green circuit production. I want to use those just for these red circuits here. So I'm going to make another series of these devices here. Alright, so I need to make 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 forges, 40 assembly buildings, and then 40 more forges and 40 more assembly buildings. So that's freaking 80 of each type, right? Alright. So first thing we gotta do is we gotta rip this wall out and all this crap out because we need the space. Pretty substantial amount of stuff we have to do here. Okay, so we're going to set up... Oh, damn it. Stupid thing's beeping. It doesn't have any repair packs down there. I'll be right back. That's the only problem with those ones that are not connected to the network is that once they run out of repair packs, they can't replenish them. So you have to do it manually, which kind of sucks because I don't like doing it manually. Stupid bastards should do it automatically. Alright, so I'm not going to do the whole bloody line just yet. I kind of want to just kind of get everything hooked up. But yeah, so you can see here, this is basically what we're doing. We're just going to keep setting it all up. Now, why am I doing it on such a massive, massive scale? Well, because why not? Like, the rest of the time, you're always struggling for resources. I'm finally at a stage in the game where I have ample amounts. I might as well... And these things, these level 3 ones, are the hardest things to make in the game. They require the most advanced of everything. Stupid amounts of resources. Stupid amounts of everything. So why not? Why not do it? Right? It's top tier stuff. It's end game. This is where we are. We are at the end game. Might as well freaking enjoy myself a little bit. Do some cool ass shit. And I've never done anything on this quite this scale. I've made big... If you watch my other two Factorio series, I made some big things. Big production facilities. Nothing like this, though. Nothing with this amount of... like, you know, each stage gets its own... You know, advanced circuits. Each stage gets its own green thingies. What are those things called? Electric circuits. You know, it's pretty badass. And it's stupidly resource intensive. And the nice side to the resource intensiveness is that I'm going to have to build the... I'm going to have to keep going out there and building more rail lines. If you come across a section where you don't need, you know, if you just, boom, have an infinite resource pool, that takes so much out of the game because you're not having to scavenge for resources ever, because it's always just at your beck and call, right? Like, you've got the resources. So why the hell would you need to build rail systems and destroy hives and invest in advanced weapons and crap like that? You don't. Oh my god, I'm out of these things. I need to get inside of my network here. You know, that's the thing, is if you don't build that stuff, or if you don't do that stuff, then you don't need to build it. So if you don't build anything like this, you're never going to run out of resources. Then what's the point, right? Alright, so I just wait till that stuff comes back. Okay, so the, you know, after we build all this crap here, we're going to build it to produce all the stuff we need. That way we've got everything nice and wrapped up here. Let's finish this crap because I'm getting a little bored with this. I'm sure you are too. Okay, we got, what, 2 more to do here? Wrong direction, of course. Why would I do that correctly? Yeah, wait. Where are you tacking today? Up there, eh? Okay. Now, there is the possibility that now that I've taken that wall down, there's no lasers defending the entire production facility. There is a possibility that some guys from the south could, or the east could come over here and mess this whole place up. I don't think it's going to happen, though, because of the fact that, you know, they're pussies, and there's enough lasers between me and them that I don't think that'll be an issue. But that is something that is sitting in the back of my mind. Like, what if that happened? That would be very, very bad. Because, well, I have my destroyer capsules, so I don't think that would be that bad, actually. I could get away with it. Still, Jesus, could you imagine? Like, I'm building all this crap and all of a sudden, boom. We'd be back. That'd be a quick autosave back to repair, wouldn't it? That would be a very quick... Oof. Okay, time to fix that. Start over. That would be very, very sucky. I never thought the base would get this big. Like, never thought it would get this big. This is stupid. How big this base is. It's just... I've never built anything that had this kind of a footprint. Like, not even close. Alright. Now, I think what I'm going to do with these red circuits is the same thing I do with the green ones and just run them down rather than try and compete with the real estate here. Alright, so I think after this, though, I'm going to have to call it... what I need to do now, really, truth be told, is produce processing units. Processing units is the next and final segment that I need to produce. So maybe what I should be doing is using this humongous production facility to make the processing units, because the red ones and the green ones aren't super hard to do after this stage, right? Like, I mean, this is a pretty large production facility, but the processing units are the big hurdle. So let's go and start running a line. Well, let's hook this crap up so I can start doing its job. I'm also starting to worry about the amount of copper and iron that I'm bringing in here. I don't think I have enough, or will have enough, conveyor belt to accommodate. Truth be told, I don't think it's going to make it. I think it's going to be, I'm going to max out on my conveyor belts, or like the amount that's on that conveyor belt is going to max out if I keep doing this particular run. So I got to keep that in mind. And I got to be watchful for that. But let's just hook all this bad boy up right now. And then, we'll worry about that crap afterward. Oh, come on, hurry up. I ran into a little bit of an issue. The reason why I'm making this Speed Module 3, I ran into a bit of an issue with my destroyer capsule production. It's just not fast enough, as you can see. It's just not keeping up. In fact, I'm These ones are the slowing us down now the most. Funny enough. But I thought I would increase the production speed here by just a few factors of 1,000 to increase how everything's working out. Oh, there we go. We finally have 200 on us again. So this thing can actually start catching back up. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty messy, actually. Look how much, if you think about just how much I'm doing to be able to do this, it's pretty crazy. Yeah, this little guy here, his job is really just to keep this in my inventory. If I ever need any, there they are. There's, 20,000 of them right there. So that's what this guy's production job is, just to keep 20,000 on stock. That's actually way, way, way more than I ever need. It's almost wasteful. I'll probably end up using some of those with the production of the next set of stuff. Is this thing done yet? Holy Lord of hell. This is taking its sweet ass time, isn't it? At the end of the day, I don't mind. These things are so worth it. They are so worth it. These destroyer capsules. I was like starting to wonder about how the hell I'm gonna have to balance out my budget. Like, do I put more lasers on my armor? Do I put, do I put more of these things? Do I put more of these things? Do I put more shields? Then I found these destroyer capsules, and aside from them being stupidly expensive, they are superior in every imaginable freaking way. So there we go. So these guys are now getting a 150% boost because I put a beacon here. The beacon's influencing all three of these guys here. Plus, each one of them has 2 capsules. This guy up here, he's rocking 4. He gets a 200% bonus. Truth be told, he should be getting a 200% bonus. Why are they not? The beacon has 2 of these. 50 and 50 is 100. 200%. You mean this splits it between each one? Oh, you beacon, you are letting me down. What's the point of even using you? I suppose it's to add even further beyond 4 slots, but that's a disappointment. 150% is the same as 3. That's, I don't know, that's weird. And not cool. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Oh my god, I'm actually running out of gears for some reason. Why is the gears an issue now? Because there's not enough copper plate. Where's all the copper plate going? Oh, you guys are letting me down too. Oh, it's always one thing after another. It really, really, really is. Okay, so what is the line that needs a boost in copper or iron plate production? You do. All right, so let's do a little change here. Let's cut this. Your job is to focus exclusively on those. You will now get your iron plates from... Shit, I don't want to do that. I got too many things feeding off this line here, though. Alright, that'll do. You just focus on giving me my bloody iron plates for my gears, please. Yeah, you're empty. You fill up when it's idle. You never fill up idle anymore because of the fact that... Oh, Jesus. Alright, see, this is why what I'm doing right now with this monster production facility is actually really smart. Because, as you can see here, some of these items, like even with all of these furnaces putting out plates, I tried to do as many, as few sharing sections as possible, because I know that the more sharing sections you have, the more stuff gets bogged down by the previous machines behind it, right? So, like, this seems excessive. And it really kind of is. But I know for a fact that I won't have to share any of this stuff with the machines down the line, right? Like it's all freaking like exactly how I want it. So let's just finish hooking this crap up, and I'm gonna call it, because I'm starting to get bored with this, and I'm sure you guys have already stopped watching at this stage, and I don't blame you for that, because this is boring to watch. This isn't exciting like the killing of the 1,000 hives. And there's so many alien artifacts just laying around out there that I haven't even bothered to collect, because I don't know, I can't be pissed to do it. Can't be freaking bothered to do it. I'm actually curious to see what happens to A, the power supply when I flick the switch here, and B, the iron supply. We're actually getting close to our power output again. Gonna have to do something about that soon. Okay. Marvelous. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna call it right here. We did the next step in the long process, which is the production of Speed Module 1's. Jesus Christ. Which we're not even going to produce now, because we're actually going to move on to producing processing units, because that's what we actually need, our processing units. Now, sulfuric acid, just before we let this episode end, sulfuric acid is made with, if I can remember, sulfur, which is petroleum and water. So my best bet to mass produce sulfuric acid would be to mass produce sulfur, because this one here, this is good for the batteries and the other items that I'm using, and that's it. What uses sulfur that I know I've got a sulfur line somewhere else in this bitch. There it is. It's branching off. It goes downward, downward, downward. Why? I don't remember what this feeds. This feeds the processing units. Duh. Yeah, right. Alright. Since we're mass producing this, we'll tap into this network here, and we'll build a very large sulfur production facility right down here in this empty openness that's down in this spot here. And that's what we'll build in this open spot here. Okay, guys? So next episode, we're going to build the sulfur to make the processing units. I'll have the next set of green circuits finished in the meantime, and then we'll build the processing units. So sulfur production facility and processing units, hopefully next episode. Okay? In the meantime, guys, make sure you leave those comments, like, favorite, subscribe. You know, let me know what you think. I always appreciate the input, and I will always read those comments, all right? So thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next episode of Evan Better Presents. Bye.